Hey guys, Darren Sassienie here. Hope you're having an amazing day so far. Welcome to episode 30 of Daily Daz. And today we're talking about producers and consumers. Are you a producer or are you a consumer? What does that even mean? Well, 80% of the world's population are consumers, leaving 20% to be producers. Now, consumers, who are they? What do? They consume, they buy, and they keep buying from all the other producers. They buy what they want, when they want, and they just keep buying it and buying it and buying it. And then they wonder why they don't have as much money in their life as they want. They don't have as much freedom in their life as they want. They don't have a real meaning or purpose, because all they're doing is consuming, whether that be on social media, spending time on Facebook. If I'd have been filming this 10 years ago, then I'd probably say watching cat videos on YouTube. Or maybe now just binge watching a ton of Netflix. Don't get me wrong, I love Netflix. I think the company is amazing. I think the content is incredible. There's some really, really cool stuff on there. Might watch the odd hour. If I'm into a series, then, maybe an hour a night or whatever. But I don't binge watch it. I don't find myself with nothing to do going, I'm going to sit and watch 4 or 5 hours of Netflix. Not going to happen. You know why? Because I'm a producer. What does that mean? Well, rather than being on the consuming side, just constantly taking, I'm actually doing. We're the producing side. We produce products, we produce services. We're the doers. We're not the takers. We give in life. It's important to us. So right now, I'd love to ask you a question. Which category would you put yourself in? Do you think you're a producer? Someone that goes out and does stuff, makes good use of their time, produces something that adds value to the world, that gives back to society? Or are you a producer? Or are you a consumer? Are you a taker? Do you just keep taking? And then wonder why you find yourself in that position where life could be better. You could have more money, you could have more meaning, you could have more freedom in your life. And here's one thing I've noticed. The world is full of amazing people, positive filled, grateful, humble, achievers, people who really love life, live life to the full. But on the flip side of that, life is also full of negative people who aren't very nice to other people, who don't appreciate what they have. And the number one reason why they're not very nice to other people is because of their own insecurities, because they haven't quite figured out life themselves. It's not everything that it cracked up to be for them, because they have chosen not to do anything about it. And rather than do something about it, they'd rather mock others, put out some jealousy stuff, maybe say nasty things, anything really to make themselves feel that little bit better. Other people are doing pretty well in their life and they're not. Now obviously, I'm sure you're with me, those are not nice traits. But it's interesting that in 24 years of successfully helping businesses grow, we've been in and out of literally thousands of businesses. We've been in contact in relationships, both personal and business relationships, with so many people. So this isn't the case of just speaking to a couple of people and coming to this particular conclusion. This is over the course of 24 years of seeing this firsthand, learning ourselves from highly, highly successful people, just what it takes to get to this point. Which is why we put out daily daz and daily hole, because you'll find this so frequently that if you're an entrepreneur and you think like an entrepreneur, then you're going to get what you want. You're going to do what it takes. You're going to put in the work. You're willing to learn from others. You're willing to listen. You're coachable. These are the qualities that we look for before we accept anyone into any of our programs. And what you'll find is that a lot of information has been handed down. We paid for a ton of information that has literally changed the course of our businesses overnight. And what you'll also find is that when people reach a certain level, they like to give back to that same community. Now, we've spoken at events, we've done this through keynotes, we've done this through being on panels, and we do this through Daily Daz and Daily Hole, just to share all these years of things we've learned, experience, things that haven't worked, equally as much as the things that have, because we want to save people the time and money from making all those mistakes. Things just don't happen overnight unless you're willing to put in the work, and things happen much, much, much quicker if you've got somebody on your side who can point you in the right direction, stop you from making those mistakes. And essentially, you're here, your goal is here. You don't want your journey to be like this. You want to get there in the fastest time possible, right? You just want to go straight from here to here. And that's kind of what we do. That's what we do in the LinkedIn Booster program. That's what we do in the VIP club. Remember, EES. Business should be enjoyable, easy, should be simple, should be stress-free, should be scalable. Why make things tough? Life should be easy. Let's just make things easy. But think about this seriously, this concept of, am I a producer or am I a consumer? And from this point onwards, do I want to be a producer where I have a life of abundance? I'm giving back to society. I'm putting out good stuff into the world that's going to help others. And for that, I get rewarded. Or do I want to carry on being a consumer and just sit back, let everyone else do the work, not be where I want in life, and just continue to keep taking. There's a big difference. There's a big difference in what happens to you and your life, depending on which route you want to choose. But ultimately, if you choose the right route, which I believe is the producer route, you're going to be a lot happier in your life, day in, day out. And aside from you being fit and healthy, your family the same, what else could you want from life other than to be happy? Money's cool, money's great. It helps you. It's not the be all and end all. It helps you do the things you want to do in life. It helps you give back to society, helps you to support charities, helps you to reward yourself for all the producing that you've done. So I'd love to know right now, are you a producer or consumer? And moving forward, do you want to be a producer or consumer? Either's fine, either's cool. We're just talking openly and honestly and transparently. So don't feel that you need to say producer if you're a consumer. But I thought I'd jump on and just give you my thoughts and experience on the two. Hope this has been useful for you. Have an amazing day today. Darren Sassienie, happiness, strength.